Dari bro, padilla, ini apa tuh? Mama, ini sana gimana? Ini kelihatan ya tuh.
I must not.
What we declare to be a young...
Just in time.
Ready when you are.
We're here too. Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run... Sorry. Lesser Lord Kusanali? The equipment is ready. As discussed during our...
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... they're a little more extreme, and more technological. Maybe you should take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they as long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha, and a system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used in the pursuit of greater knowledge. Some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past, and she was once under my care for a period.
Right.
That's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru.
Every person?
Yes.
I've already calculated the amount of raw...
So you mean...
Yes. But this time, the people of Sumeru won't be using them to...
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people, control...
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been but by expanding the scale under normal circumstances, thus, it might be... Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready! Sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree is stepped growing!
Great!
What a display of true courage! The courage to think, and the courage to...
Indeed, only humans could do.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for...
I am grateful to you three for your help. Only thanks to now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter... Now for the next step. I will need the help of your supreme...
How might we be of service?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity?
Never. I assume you have...
You mean the...
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Saf...
Safhe Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by... In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard.
Transfer initiated.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he...
Never mind.
But we spent years turning...
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now. Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim, but I became a harbinger. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone. And certainly...
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragment.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with... But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past, inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed, or the day
We needn't dredge up.
this undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul...
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not?
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out...
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put two and two together. The reason it does...
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create... Almost everyone faces the prospect of death. But not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed...
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in?
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my...
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhn. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative...
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living... Is it not true?
Especially for a human.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am. Are we not the same in this regard?
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new...
Of course not, my dear friend. And as I've said before...
I just hope there never comes a day...
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldier... Well, Dottore, I trust you know...
They're coming. They'll breach the city...
But even so, I would say Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world...
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for...
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man. He pleaded with the god. Many suns and moons passed. Seasons changed.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you...
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
For someone who despises them so, you never seem to have any objections to... At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it, and yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own...
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No. I was just thinking. I pity the man who would call...
There's no need to be so...
Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had...
This is my first time here, actually. We never...
I hope this will...
Does everyone have to chime in?
What an amusing comment, my dear lady.
Wow! Why is...
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear...
Huh. Well, la-dee-da.
You wish for your gauntlet to speak?
Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you...
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expect. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You move out.
Out of my way!
Your turn.
Take this! Maker.
Watch out!
Get lost!
Thank you, Jed.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Do your worst!
Surrender! Judgment is upon you. Their penance is due! Guilty!
Can't run from death.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done.
Show no mercy!
Behold your majesty. Flowers bloom like ripples in the mirror. The mirror shatters.
You need to hurry up! Through.
You're exposed! We shall prevail!
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served! Their penance is due!
Too easy!
Use your boots authorized. Better hold back this time.
Grant us your blessing! Gloves off!
Waterway secured.
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome. Once we've linked up...
The team has arrived at the north entrance.
Good.
Are you here to play with me? The more, the merrier.
Surrender! Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Let me amuse myself.
Guilty. You stand condemned.
Blink! Over here! Blink! The more...
Your
the
penance is due.
merrier. Over here!
Let's get it on!
Nowhere to run.
Let me amuse myself.
We shall prevail! You're dead meat!
Did it take too long?
Look alive! Look out!
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Mahamacha Sino!
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could...
Don't worry. We'll wipe them off.
As you can see, our people came...
Good, good.
How are things with the Traveler?
Don't underestimate...
All right.
Sino and the reinforcements have by using a cluster leaf of cultivation. Good luck with that.
Huh?
Ready?
Ready.
Enshroud! One with the force. Scorching burn! Behold!
Jams!
Unsightly insects!
Let's nip that in the bud. So quiet.
Wind rises. Fatui soldiers up. Careful. Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your face.
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck is...
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Totoric. So you've been waiting for us.
Very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of this siege, and I look forward to
A siege?
Historically, yes. But things can always change.
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle. But what happens next? Do you enjoy? Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses. He was never there to begin with.
Enough talk.
Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now...
Decoy or not, what matters now is that...
Not imminently.
This is far enough.
Are you sure you don't need?
No need. Once the connection is...
All right.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on, where's it hiding?
Found it. It's over here. Sword Fury. We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the same... You should be pretty familiar with...
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon?
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Maybe Paimon should... Huh? Why are you staring?
It's nothing.
Hey, you've grown quite a lot yourself.
Well, anyway, Paimon...
If we say Alhatham's not a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia. But for all...
She just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And...
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname you promised me?
What? No way! We're friends now!
Fine. Suit yourself.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying...
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tighnari and Cyno. You guys are the ones who need to be careful.
We will be.
Initiating connection. Well, come to think of it, I still don't even know.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible.
Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever happens to me next, it won't affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as mine. Don't even think about sacrifice.
All right, if you insist.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's a complete mess.
Must be Dottoro's doing. Either he's searching for some info...
It's still changing.
He has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, be on your guard. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottoro's power. Don't touch them, or you might alert him. He's looking for us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot. Behold! The wind rises. Squall and fury. Yeah. The wind rises. Squall and fury. Behold! Quit following me. Squall and fury. The same old trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us. The wind rises. Oh no, it's a trap. Is that why he's using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
I'm trapped!
Why won't this thing budge?
Hello?
Nicole, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside the Eternal Oasis, and I have to say, I couldn't see anything at first. But now that you two are inside, I can use your location with support from the terminals to get a partial view of the situation. It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being able to help at all. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out of the jam you're Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupted information is his means of...
Is that one of them?
Precisely. Take it out. Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close. And let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
The wind rises.
This must be another one.
Agreed. Now... Wait! Watch out!
It's Dottore. I think he's found us.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
Too slow.
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
What is that?
Pursuers! That's gotta be it!
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
Dodge that attack!
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left! Trust me!
Fleeing like vermin. What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves! Stay focused!
There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these two.
Okay, wait. இப்போ link share பண்றேன்.
I think the pursuit...
எப்பவுமே ஷேர் பண்ணுவேன். இப்போ படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கறதெல்லாம் எப்பயாவது தான் போடுறேன். ஷேர் பண்றேன்.
Too slow.
I think we've made it.
Goodness.
You doing okay?
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Take a short rest, and then...
Nicole?
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Look at you supporting one another. How very...
Dottore!
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free. I indulged your presumption that I was unable to track your movements. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet... After all, it's... Why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. You made a bold series of moves in deciding to erase yourself. And with the power of this great chronicling device called Irmin's Soul, you are a... Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you managed to erase every trace of your existence. A novel take on death indeed. However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. For someone in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair. It would have been more surprising if I hadn't managed to piece it together.
You seem very pleased with yourself for figuring it out. I'm sure you'd even...
That would hardly be necessary. Besides, let me put your mind at ease. I have no intention. I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case... the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes.
Dottore?
All here shall bend to my will.
How amusing.
Time to ignite! Squall and Fury.
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done!
Oh, will I now?
Actually, time and what about time and now?
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I can ask you the same question! I'll distract Dottore. You focus on the mission. Got it!
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
Outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh. My strength is fading!
Since you are within Irminsul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from it.
You're extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
I will find his weakness.
Imperium, but it's nowhere near enough.
Squall and Fury.
A petty trick.
Commit it to memory.
The wind rises.
Grow, grow, grow.
Behold.
Let's try this. Muso no
How
Hitotaki.
amusing. The wind rises. Search for it. Upon the gale.
We're so close. Just hold on a little longer. I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you.
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started. It's time. Say your prayers.
Stay on the offensive, but watch your back.
It's time. Say your prayers.
Let's try this. Muso no Hitotaki.
Squall and Fury. It's time. Say your prayers.
All before you. Blade of the primal flame.
It's time. Say your prayers. Search for it. Finally. Time for you to die. Excited?
Time for me to...
It's time. Say your prayers. Time to ignite. Squall and Fury.
Burn all before you!
The wind rises.
Blade of the primal flame!
It's time. Say your prayers.
Oh, that's enough!
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me. But give your verdict now!
Blessed One of Wisdom, Mahakusaladhama, are you certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy Irminsul? It represents both your roots and your finest accomplishments. You truly intend—
This is my decision.
Irminsul is the original tree of Tevat. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself. The 7 Archons should honor and revere it, For their...
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity in wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you...
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect. Since you have become a great tree yourself, why should the loss of another tree be anything to fear? Till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part. The 35-year-old Segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the Segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up! Call for help!
Surely he would be rescued, Zandik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zandik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zandiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
What a magnificent fire. In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and...
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could...
Mortal fear.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the elixir of immortality. You claimed that extending your lifespan was about buying more. You fear the prospect of dying a wretched end in this world, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm only human now. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore. I do not believe that there is no such fear in your heart.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted my...
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey...
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality, and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will...
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction. I have been quite particular about many things in my life. But where the manner of my death is concerned...
You make yourself sound...
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities...
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
I could have carried out many more experiments. But to me, Lord of Dendro, this
I believe you. But unfortunately...
Experiment. It's out.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people...
Indeed. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting...
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies...
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown belongs to those of us who will...
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch-enemy all along.
I do not deny your intelligence. But there are events that take place in the real world. Goodbye.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Likewise. Anyway, since we've got newcomers, let me fill you in on what Dakan al-Ahmar's. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, they even attack other relics brigades.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profit is in...
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you... A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the... Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as to
it sounds mighty strange to me too. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole...
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are.
What he said. Besides, Dia...
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Dakan al-Ahmar, any survivors of the attack were already long gone.
Ah. Hisham and Kala.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special... Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you.
Hey, what about Paimon?
Oh,
Of course! Paimon is the travel...
Oh. In that case...
Don't worry. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would...
I had no idea.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but the deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment. Now, if only the deputy could...
Keep dreaming. Remember, the awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on him. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that... They both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Are they always like this?
There aren't many rules or graces when it comes. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, hey, knuckleheads, can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dia.
Travelers and visitors, don't miss out.
Yes.
Well,
it was a long, hard road. I just pray that we'll never...
Paradise.
I wouldn't think gods need...
People always think they're the only ones who can lose their homes. They forget that gods too need a place to reside. As the Goat King once said, a god without his people shall cease to exist. Gods need their believers, every bit.
Only we can truly understand how much the desert faith has faded over the centuries. But we still talk about...
Given the myriad ways in which gods and humans interact, I'd say they really are. How else could do...
Well, that sounds about right to me. Describing them as friends sure makes us feel a whole lot closer.
If you told me a few years back that I'd have this many friends, I'd have called you a liar.
Belief is a choice, just like friendship. We've made our choices through battle. The right ones, wouldn't you say?
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence. I heard the goat...
It's back to Aru Village for us. Still...
Until next time, old friend. As long as you can find the time.
Right back at you. Make sure to drop by the temple where it is that two of the other 7 pillars, Shezapank and Bennu, might also be dropping by. Since you're wearing the symbols of their power.
Dropping by? That makes it sound like they're visiting a neighbor's home.
Well, the temple was founded by Hermanubis, so I guess to them, that's exactly what it is.
Guess that's true.
All right. We'll make sure to find time to stop by. Stay safe on your journey home.
I will.
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers like us who've been locked away.
Naturally. What do you think,
Huh? Well, how could I possibly be qualified?
Sorry if my question was unclear.
Hey, I never agreed to this. How could we possibly allow our statues to be left in Hermanubis' home? That would be like breaking...
Different beliefs can coexist. We still need to respect one another.
By which you mean, you two plan to stay at the Temple of Silence, for a while at least. But you have... So, you see this as sort of...
Family.
You could say that. In a sense, Hermanubis would view this as his home. Just look at this place. Magnificent, is it not? The sad truth is, in the past, all three of us invested so much into misguided ventures. We failed to build what we should have, and wasted so much time instead.
And what do you mean by that?
I mean that for the most part, time spent associating with the likes of Sobek, and, let's say, Thoth, might reasonably be considered...
Why does that not surprise me? Go on.
Anyway, given how much time we'll all be spending together, I'd say that the bonds we built will end up
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returns, you can discuss the map, but judging by the expressions of everyone here, this sacred ground houses untold knowledge after all. What better place for the servant?
How about we share a meal together first? I imagine...
Oh, that sounds wonderful! After so many hundreds of years, I can only surmise that desert cuisine
Are we having a get-together? If you'd like, I can help prepare some food.
Oh, my, that would be wonderful. I'm touched that you still...
How the times have changed. To the people of today, it seems the Ibis King has become a kind...
And you, Mr. Herreshoff?
To be honest, I haven't given it much thought. Forgive my bluntness, but you do not seem to derive your authority from majesty and might, like Lord Al-Ahmar.
I do, but projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia Forest, it was quite the occasion.
Can we do that?
Don't worry, I can help out. Layla.
Me?
The more the merrier.
Don't take this the wrong way. I just think you should know. When it comes to passing time...
In that case, Dendro Archon.
If I were to compete against you, I can't say with certainty I'd win.
Where's Sobek? I'm sure he'd be good for a few rounds. Cards, cards, cards.
I wonder what variant of chess we're talking here.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. As long as the leader of the Temple of Silence agrees, we can search Hermanu...
Such devastation visited on Sumeru City. So many Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever to tidy up.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity and effort in helping to clean up this mess.
Helping? Effort? This is your house! Of course you should be putting in the effort!
So you see yourself as just a helper in this situation. I must admit.
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up... Fine. I suppose I do. Wait a second, stop changing the subject! Nevertheless...
In the wake of a great storm, a missing roof is a predictable inconvenience.
Can you stop making it seem like I care more about this house than you?
I won't pretend it's ideal, but that's no reason to be upset.
This is the roof over your head, your shelter from the cold. The furniture is scattered,
The way I see it, these problems...
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the paintings?
I mean your sentiment.
Oh, well...
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt...
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to... Anguish can be as...
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response is
And I wasn't trying.
Happy
that you can always find an answer that backs up your views.
You...
More often than not, life is a process of running into problems and then searching for answers. Not everyone's so good at justifying.
Huh. What about you?
Pass me that box.
Huh? Okay.
You may consider this my progress on the path to master.
What? Wait a second. Isn't that box mine? Hey, it is!
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? What kind of progress is this? Does he think he can bribe me? These books on the floor. Ugh, guess I should help.
Local subject beasts, imported goods, such a bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do realize you...
It's called being imposing. Can't you feel it? Are you not intimidated?
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me, oh mighty Lord Sangamabe?
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told... Seriously, do you have any idea how differently...
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed...
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of Lord Sangamabe are behind you.
Speaking of friends, since when did the notorious Lady Nefer gain such an admiration for holier-than-thou types? A moon chanter here, an angel there? Who'd have thought it?
A coming together of fates, nothing more. No need to throw around
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least.
Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So, I really took a loss this time. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see if you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears. A little birdie told me that when—
Nefer! Thank goodness you're here. I've been looking everywhere.
Huh? Well. If it isn't the House of Dana's very—
Oh, no. I'm not here to buy. I'm—
Reasoning knows not time of—
Huh? Isn't that—
It was all the rage for a while. People throughout the city were clamoring to get their hands on a copy. The names inside were all circled. Everyone thought it was a riddle.
Don't bring up—
Surprisingly enough—
You're from the Vahumana and you're asking me what the truth is? I'd say the actual— I brought you this book because it probably has the most interesting backstory of any in the House of Dana's collection, at least in recent years. As for its quality, well, you can judge that for yourself.
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord Sangamabe, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for books with— how should I put this? Mixed reviews?
No eye for good literature, huh?
Perhaps she feels that bad books hide interesting secrets? But I shouldn't put words in her mouth. It's probably fair to say she prefers the conversations—
Suits my style as very interesting. And as it happens—
Incense?
I imagine you've already—
Well, but I'll gladly—
Katayun, you—
Congratulations.
Well done, Kale. After studying for so—
Sure hasn't been easy for you.
All grown up. No longer a trainee, but an official forest ranger.
Thanks, everyone. It's true. I'm an official forest ranger now. Master Tainari, thank you for your guidance.
Sino had a matter to attend to at the Temple of Silence. I don't imagine he'll be back for some time. But don't worry. We can—
I'm afraid the party will have to wait.
Kale?
No, it's not what you think. I've made plans with the Traveler and Paimon the
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be—
Of course. Phew. After all that catching up—
For someone who spends so much time resting, your recovery routine is
Hey! Paimon's been working her butt off too, you know. She flew all over the city helping—
Don't worry, I saw how hard you worked.
Alright, we all know you're the most hardworking person in Tavad. As long as you're rested and full, that's what really matters. Paimon's been looking around the place, and it seems like the city's already on the mend. But Paimon— Traveler, Paimon!
What's going on here?
Nothing much. Nahida was just expressing concern for my physical and—
Oh, the Traveler forgot all about that. We've both been
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. Truth is, if we can just get to the bottom of Dottoro's intentions, we can minimize his negative influence. That's the...
Just listen to that newfound optimism. It seems like having you enroll in the Bahuma...
Observe, a classic Sumeru specialty. Chalking everything up to education and learning.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dottore said to you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer under his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
If it helps, just think of yourself as a late bloomer. It's all a matter of phrasing, and for a puppet, developing at such an age is perfectly normal. But if you choose to
However you see yourself, well done.
Alright, I see what you mean.
Anyway, what's your next...
What else can I do but complete my current courses? Everything else can wait. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still things...
I'm so happy that Hat Guy is doing better than we thought. But what about you, Nahida?
The pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got...
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents,
angels can do things like that?
They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. The goddess of flowers, in my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached such transcendent levels.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Irminsul. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified and...
Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay, Nahida.
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Sir Nevis, do you...
Yes, there's something I need to report.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies. His stance is that, following the unrest and Nod Cry, Dottore was subjected to...
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost... The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already on...
Sounds like he's got an...
True. But as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective.
This disaster has had a profound impact. The matter of Dottore can be seen as settled for now. We are sure to cross paths again in the future. And in that, with Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now carries many more possibilities.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will you...
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia, all...
What a wonderful idea.
Not more tomatoes.
More? Dendro Archon, what...
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, I can even... Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Take your time, there's no need to rush.
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Meet them there in person.
I know. Traveler, Paimon, we'll set up...
Sure, we'll be ready.
You'll hear no objections from...
Wonderful. Natlan is such a...
It's super cheerful.
I can see that. There are people outside.
You came. Welcome, welcome. You must be hungry from your journey.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We've been eating the whole way here. We had a much...
All right, all right.
Maybe later then.
Sounds like... I should tell you, I already have some—
Why's that, Malika?
To say thank you.
Your senses are spot on.
Because the pyronosis has vanished.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find Ed.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be—
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. It's not that we lack other—
You're right. In that land, we prefer simple expressions too.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often of—
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin—
Partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that—
That's a nice way of To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say, why don't we—
What a great idea! Paimon's—
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we head to our next—
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kale had come from the goddess. Those remains weren't hurting Kale, not as she is now. A yearning for an order.
She should be ready to face the truth.
Whenever people meet, there is always the potential to create warmth and kindness.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid.
Is that so? Well, anyone who's
Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid.
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, impressive, right? You probably heard that something— Plus, it's not just me. A few of us are going.
Dainari.
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayu Viastra?
How times have changed.
You've really upped the aggression in your battle.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of—
Hey! Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you—
Kale! Sucrose!
I've been well.
Not at the moment.
Seriously?
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your question.
Albedo! Paimon didn't—
It's been a while since all of us were together like this.
Good idea, my friend.
So, what are your ideas?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce—
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on—
Oh, is our story not heartwarming? If I recall
Besides being heartwarming, our story's also about—
Oh, you're here already? I'm still giving Dodoco a little trim.
A trim?
Of course. It's all of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm—
Oh, right!
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool—
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly my line—
Miss Nicole?
Kale? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who knew—
Wish. What do you—
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers—
Well, you never mentioned that before. All we knew was that you'd arranged—
To be fair, come on, let's pay her a—
Huh? You're—
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful... An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That saying falls somewhat flat here in Mondstadt, given...
Lilupar!
I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here, and then the prologue to this story is that I have a wish. It has stirred within my heart for centuries.
Could this be...
Related to the goddess?
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. And now I have seen you, and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered setbacks. But, beneath all this, I've witnessed...
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carved...
They are. This is... Miss Nicole said I should learn how to adjust my standards. I just want to...
Don't you want anything from the
She gave me a revelation once. I think that...
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. Your brief life has taught you to... How fascinating. You're not...
of course not. I'm not some great and
Yet I am a djinn. We exist because of the Lord of Flowers. We revere... Kale.
But... her remains won't be easy to remove.
That's beside the point. First, I need to know. Are you willing to... But look, you know nothing about me. Even if you have heard the stories about me. So you do know. Your lips are quivering, your eyes trembling. My dear young lady,
Are you sure about this, Lil?
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment, the world can burn to ashes, the universe be... And you, Kale, I can give you a gift.
But Miss Lilupar...
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are... Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that release.
Kale, there's no pressure on you.
What? It's as if you want to use the last of your life.
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures to fulfill each other.
I understand.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with... Thank you.
Lilupar!
She left, carrying the blessing of
Kale?
I'm fine. Now that the don't actually feel...
Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now. They simply...
Kale must have already received what she was yearning for.
I'm doing fine. I feel relaxed.
Then my wish has come true.
To become
That's just one of my wishes.
So between Miss Lilupar and me, you fulfilled 2 wishes already.
Wonderful. Isn't it?
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want?
Kale, look who I've brought to see you.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event.
Huh? Oh no, it's not...
Really?
Me.
So that's what this is all about. Did you come all the way...
Exactly. The old me is gone.
Do you think maybe up in the sky she has...
Oh. What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think, at least, if it were up to me, I'd
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger. Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this. I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone.
Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely, but somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step.
அவ்வளவுதான் இதை முடிச்சுக்கலாமா?